Hello, my brothers and sisters in Karamoja. This is Ogwaria Morris. Welcome to the Morris Weekly Podcast. Today we are sharing and saying, what did you do with what you were given? And we will look at it from the book of Luke, chapter 19, from verses 23 to 24. And this says, "Why then didn't you put my money on deposit, so that when I come back, I could have collected it with interest?" Then he said to those standing by, "Take his mina away from him and give it to the one who has 10 minas." What does this story tell us? This story reminds us that of a man who entrusted his servants with resources and appropriated resources to his servants in a manner that he knew their responsibilities, their task, and what each one of them could hold and would have interest in. So he entrusted his servants with resources. Some used them very well, but one did nothing. He lost what he was given. So in this story, we look at a point that we are all given responsibilities. So each of us has something entrusted to us by God. And of course, I want to relate this to this season of NRM primary elections. And I will tell you that your vote is part of that trust that God had given. And so it is not something small. It's not something minor. It's not something meager that we need to not think about it. It has the power to shape the leadership, the services, and the peace of our communities here in Karamoja. So doing nothing with your vote is like burying the money in the ground. And of course, it shows us that we have fear and we are lazy. So secondly, it also reminds us that we should not waste the opportunity, a chance that we are given. In the story, the servant did nothing. He did not even try. When you decide not to vote or you sell your vote, you waste the opportunity. Later, you cannot complain about power, poor leadership, if you refused to act. We must not sit back and say, "It is not my business," or "They have already chosen." Who has chosen? This is the thinking that destroys our progress. Thirdly, it reminds us that reward comes from faithfulness. The servant who used his mina, his resources well, was given more responsibility. The one who did nothing lost everything. So when you use your vote wisely, you protect the future. You also honor God who gave you this chance. Choose leaders who have shown they can work, who respect the people, who have results to show. Those who have results to show, this tells us that we have been watching our leaders, both the incumbents and the aspirants. What they have done in their last 5 years will tell us what will come in the next 5 years. Number 4, if you don't use it, you will lose it, definitely. The master said, "Take it from him and give it to the one who has 10. When we fail to use our chance, others will make decisions for us. We lose our say in matters that affect us. We lose it. The 5 years elapsed. If you didn't use what we entrusted you well with, then how sure are we that even in this period that we are campaigning, you will do it? You need to represent your people. You need to respect your people as a leader. And of course, if you are put in that office, you should care for all people without indifferences. So that's why we must act. So as you go to vote, do not be afraid. Do not sell your vote. Do not waste your chance. Choose leaders who will help everyone. Thank you for listening to the Morris Weekly podcast. My name is Morris Ogwarea. Let us be faithful with what we have been given. The good Lord bless you.